Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching or listening or watching us from. This evening, we are back again. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. And it's Mom's Chat, and it is Keeping It Real. We are here today. We are about to talk about mindset. I would like to introduce myself first. And then I'll let my co-host also introduce themselves. Hello, my name is Grace. I'm a mom of two. I live in London, originally from Ghana, and I work as healthcare professional. And I do this business on the side. So, my sister Harriet, if you can do that's the honest.
Hello again. Once again, it's another Wednesday, and we moms are here live. My name is Harriet. I'm a mom of two. I'm a full-time worker as a social worker, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
And hello, my name is Elfrida. I'm also a mom of two. I have a full-time work that I do that keeps me very busy, and I run this digital business on the side.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome once again, ladies. And please, if you're watching us, let us know where you're watching from. Just write on the comment section so we can acknowledge you and you know get back to you. So just comment where you're watching us from, and then just ask us question or add on if you also have anything to share with us. Okay, so without taking much time, today our topic is on mindsets. We all know how it is. Mindset is a very broad discussion, but tonight we are just about to, we are moms. We are just going to speak our minds and share what we have to share with you, and you tell us what you think. So, without much ado, I'll just ask my sister or my first Harriet to tell us anything. Let's talk about mindsets.
Yeah, mindset. I love that topic. Mindset, as Grace has said, mindset is a very very broad topic, and mindset. I think everybody needs some sort. You've got to have a particular mindset, no matter whatever it is. You've got to for you to progress in life, for you to achieve anything in life, whether positive or negative, you've got to have a particular mindset that gives you that encouragement or that leads you forward to achieving whatever you want to achieve, isn't it? So mindset so for me, I would say I would want to go for me. I would want to go for the positives because we say what you need a positive rather than using negatives. I'd rather be happy to share my positive mindset techniques. And one for me is gratitude. People who are following me probably will notice that I mention a lot of about gratitude. And why gratitude is because I believe that no matter what wins you get, whether they are small, you've got to be grateful, because when you are grateful, you receive.
Yeah.
If you are not grateful for what you've even got, how do you get more? So for me, I don't joke with gratitude. No matter how minute you think it, you should be able to say thank you.
Yeah.
As much as you want more, you receive something small, you've got to appreciate that you acknowledge this and you're wanting more. But if you don't acknowledge it, how do you receive more? And that is my philosophy, and I believe in it so much that it works for me because I'm grateful for everything that I get. I'm grateful, and every morning I get up without fail. I proclaim my gratitude, and in proclaiming it whichever way, even with my children, your daughter will say something, you say thank you, you appreciate. That is gratitude. That is a way of bringing more into your life, bringing abundance in your life through gratitude.
Yeah.
Probably from Elfreda might want to add. I don't want to take everything away with gratitude. Elfreda might want to add something on gratitude.
Yeah, I mean that is spot on. You know how whatever you focus on grows.
Yeah.
And so if you wake up in the morning and you start looking at the negatives in your life, trust you me, your day is going to go really south, because all you are looking for is the things you want to complain about, the things you want to be bitter about, the things you don't want to appreciate in your life. On the flip side, if you wake up in the morning and just take the fact that you are still alive, others went to bed and they did not wake up. You had a privilege of waking up. It wasn't because of anything you did. It was just by the grace of God, just for that single act of you waking up. Be grateful and let us start your day off. So start thanking God, start appreciating the fact that you are still alive. Even if you are not well, you are still alive, which means you have the chance of getting well. If you are not alive, then there is no chance. There's no hope of getting well. But once you have woken up and you've seen the new day, it's an occasion for you to be to be grateful and to show gratitude. So yeah, I think gratitude is a big one. Everyone has to, there is always something to be grateful for. Seriously.
But see the good side, the side of it, isn't it? As you said, there are a lot of they are negative, but once you see the good side of, as you said, there are people you might have gotten up and had a piece of bread. Someone didn't even get that piece of bread.
Nothing at all.
So you need to be grateful for that, even though you think it's very little. Someone hasn't even got what you have got. You know.
We always have to be grateful, thankful for whatever we get, whether it is small, however small it is. We just have to be grateful, because at least you are breathing the air. Someone has oxygen. They can't talk, but still they are living. You are living. You can breathe. You are not paying for it. Just be grateful. Just be grateful because you are alive. It doesn't matter if you have abundance or, you shouldn't have more before you should be grateful. Just
grateful. And sometimes the reason we are not grateful and we don't show appreciation for what we have is because we are comparing ourselves to others. And you are thinking, oh, this one has it better than me, so why should I be grateful for what I have? Or maybe you have some kind of expectation. I want to be at this level at this time. I'm not there. So what is there to be grateful for? But if you look at those you are also ahead of, you will know that, you have a reason to be grateful, because no matter how bad your situation is, there's someone who has it worse than you. So that's where I'll end my gratitude.
And also, some people said unachievable goals. So it depends on your goals that you achieve, you set for yourself. So if you, for instance, you set a very high goal and you're not achieving your goals, then you're not grateful. But you have not thought about the fact that, you have said that you've set yourself too high a goal that is unachievable. So for instance, you start, especially with this business that we are running, you start your business and you think, oh, I want to be a millionaire in 6 months.
Yes.
And then it just be 6 months and you are not grateful. Oh, I've set my goals, and because you set yourself unrealistic goals.
Yeah.
And what you are forgetting in this instance is that at least you have a business, you are working towards something. Someone else is still struggling to even get something to work towards. So you should be grateful. That's why I said there is always a reason to be grateful. All right. So moving on from gratitude, I want to talk about abundance. Abundance mindset. Mindset is a way of looking at things. Your belief system, your way of seeing things. The glass through which you look in the world. So one of the ways, or the positive ways to look at things, is to know that there is enough of everything for everyone. There is no shortage of anything. Resources, help, money, whatever you want to think about, there is abundance of everything in the world. So don't go about thinking that, oh, I need to grab as much as I can because the world is coming to an end. Food is getting short. This is running out. That is the wrong way to look at things, the wrong way to look. There is enough. You just need to look hard enough and to look in the right places. But there is no shortage of anything. There is more than enough for everyone. More than enough. Look at this business we are doing. Look at how many of us are in this business. You would think, oh, then there won't be people to do business with.
Yeah.
But people come in
They are
every
finished.
day, and people make it big every day. People succeed, and you look at them, and then you start asking yourself, so why was I thinking back then when I started that I wouldn't succeed just because there were this number of people in there? That was because we were having like limited mindset, thinking that oh, there isn't enough people
to join.
But once you are in and people join and you see how well they are doing, you start questioning why you were even like having that kind of thinking so
like you're just saying about being abundant. Everything is abundant. Everybody has got their people out there, so it will never end.
No,
there are resources out there, but sometimes what some of us do is that I'm going back to some negatives. Sometimes what some of us do is that we are so greedy, we are so selfish that you don't want to share because you think that it's mine, it's for me. I don't want anybody. It's my property. But then if you share resources, because it's abundant out there. So if you have a knowledge in something, you need to share. And again, that comes to this business. Why will I know about this business and I wouldn't share the opportunities?
Yes. You need to share. You need to share.
An opportunity that I want everybody to grab.
Yeah. This business is for everyone.
But if you don't have that kind of mindset, oh, I'm the only one, I want to make money on my own and I don't want anybody to be with me. Oh, my friend is this. I want to be the only rich person.
So that all of you will come to me when you need something.
When you want.
That is a very limiting mindset.
Yes. No, you can't be our God.
No.
You can't be our God. Yeah, so we need to share. We need to share no matter what. We need to share. This business is not for one person. It's for everybody. Anybody at all can do this. Just depending on the age, but anybody can do this.
So you have the abundance, add that grace, all of us need to have an abundant mindset because there are resources out there for everyone and we all can have part of everything you see. So it's,
And another mindset. I mean, another way to look at things is to know that there is a solution to every problem. There is no problem in this world that hasn't got a solution. There is nothing new under the sun. Whatever is happening has already happened before, and there's been solutions. So don't get overwhelmed and start thinking that, oh, things are so difficult these days and things are going bad. Like looking at the negatives of it, there is always solutions to problems. So even when things are not going well for you, there is an opportunity within that difficult situation you are going through. Find that opportunity. That could just be your ticket to wherever you want to get to. Because bottom line, the reason someone gets rewarded is because they are solving problems for people. So if you have a lot of problems, it means you have a lot of potential to get rich. Start looking for solutions to things that are not going well instead of just sitting there and complaining and trying to get people on board to come and complain with you. Try to think of how can I change this? What is another way I can do this to make it better for myself and for others? Or I've had this experience, I did not enjoy it. How can I make it better for others?
Yeah.
Then you start creating solutions.
Yeah.
So that is
stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting yourselves. Like, oh, I can't do it. I can't afford this. I can't. Oh my God.
That's so limiting. I can't afford it. You know, the moment you say I can't afford it, your mind shuts down. It doesn't even think of ways to try to afford it anymore because you have concluded it is impossible. So your mind has gone to it.
The word can't, isn't it?
Yes. Whereas if you just tweak it and you say, how can I afford this? You set your mind, when you set it to work, you start thinking of ways to afford it. So you
Yeah.
start being very innovative,
Plan.
very creative, and then
Yeah.
you come up with a solution.
Against it. Yeah.
So yeah, the word can't is a no-no.
You were talking about solution, and what I was thinking before I joined this business, it got to a point in my life where I sat down and I was thinking, I need to do something. You know, I got to a point where at the end of the month I pay bills and you're still back to square one. You think, and I realized that after a few years, I started going every year I try to go to Ghana with the kids. So I realized that, you know what, I'm like, I've got a good job, I've got good pay, but every time we're going to Ghana, I'll use my credit card to buy a ticket. Then you come back and you're paying again the credit card, the following year you're going, so you are never stopping. I wanted to move away from that. I thought I'd had enough. I was thinking to myself, I need a change, but how do I do that? Is there not a solution now? I was thinking, what should I do? And I thought to myself, I've got a full-time job. I don't want to leave. The other time I was thinking, I don't want to leave my kids, take another second job. That means that I'm leaving my kids maybe in the evening after work. When I've done my 5 to 9, I'm going to do another job maybe in the evening or at the weekend. And I started thinking beyond that, trying to find a solution. Then I got this opportunity where it ticked those boxes because I didn't want to leave the kids and go away. I didn't want to take an extra job where half of the time I was away. And this opportunity told me that you could do it without having to do those things. So that was a solution. I'm sitting at home, running a business, making that extra that I wanted without having to go out. And that just, and because I had that mindset in my head, I didn't use the word I can't. I was looking for a solution.
Yeah.
Rather than saying that
if you had just coined it this way, it is impossible to do anything other than what I'm doing, I'm sure by now you still be stuck with your social work and nothing else. But because you started thinking, what else can I do?
Yes.
There are solutions out there. People have made it. How did they make it? Success leave footprints all the time. So follow the steps of those who have made it. Find out how they did it. You'll find the solution you are looking for whatever problem it is. Whatever.
But people think the mindset is a special skill, isn't it? Oh, how can you have a positive mindset with all that is going on? How can you be positive? I know someone said, how do you stay positive?
And I'm sure you're also wondering, how are you so negative?
Yeah, we've got a few people on here that let's shout out to. We've got Dory, we've got Eunice is on here. One of our moms, both of them, obviously, you all know that we are always more than us. We have 2 more that I have not been able to join us because of 1 or 2 commitments. So they are here and they are shouting out to us. Thank you, Eunice, for jumping in and being with us in spirit. And we've got someone else. He says, love you all. We love you too. Thanks for watching.
Yay. Okay. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone who is watching us, and for your comments. We also love you so much for loving us. Okay. So, in conclusion, can we just say, run up, just give us something to push our people who are negative so that they can leave the negativity and then focus on the positives so that they can move ahead. Can any of you ladies give us, round it up for us?
Okay, let me just talk about this belief, this mindset that people think that things are being done to them. I'm the victim. Oh, look at how they are treating me. Oh, look at what happened to me. Always playing the victim. We all have power. We all have ability to make choices. We all have ability to make decisions. And something that people don't realize is that the thoughts that you think, they create your world. So if you find everything around you so negative, maybe it's time to start Start looking at how you look at things, how you think about things, and start changing from there. Start changing start being a bit more positive and see how that goes. Because I believe that actions always create reactions. So when you are getting reactions or when you are getting results in your life, you can trace it back to the thoughts or the actions or the inaction. Sometimes it's the things we don't do. Like you need a job. You are refusing to get out of bed and go out there and submit your CV and knock on people's door and ask for job. If you go hungry and you are sleeping on empty stomach, it is because you are refusing to do the thing you need to do. So in that case, it is your inaction, your non-willingness to take the action that you need can change your life. So whatever me, everyone else is going through in life, you can trace it to something you have thought or something you have created. And if you don't like it, start creating other things. If you are in a dead-end job and you don't like your job, you hate your job, you don't want Monday morning to come because you don't want to face that boss of yours, and you still have 20 years ahead of you and you are not planning to do anything other than be in this job and praying that they lay that boss off, or that boss retires, or something bad happens to that boss.
Oh my days.
Start thinking of other things you can do to make your life better instead of wishing someone out of the job. Start creating a better life for yourself. So that's what I would say. We all have the power to create whatever we want. Look at us. All of us were doing one thing or the other. We realized we are not satisfied with whatever we were doing. It wasn't bad, but that wasn't what we wanted. We wanted more than that. And then we took action. We started doing something. And now here we are. We are making extra, and our lives are a lot easier than before. Yeah. It's an example of how you are not a victim. Like, we could have just stayed in our jobs, just complained about our salary, and every month, as soon as the money comes by the 5th of the month, you are broke. And you can complain the rest of the month and wait for another salary.
Broke mindset.
But we chose to create whatever we wanted. And so that's what I encourage everyone else to do. Oh, don't stay in a situation you don't like, complaining and hoping things will change. Complaining and hoping doesn't change anything. You need to take action, change your life. And if you need more money in your life, if you have more time than money, it's time to take a better decision and start creating more money in your life. I'll leave it to you, Harriet.
I will just say that, well, Frida, you said everything, but what I would say is that our thoughts are so powerful. Mm-hmm. Our thoughts, and it's for us to start changing our thoughts, changing our perception of our life, and not until you try to make a serious and conscious effort of changing those thoughts that you've got in your mind, you cannot have a positive mindset. I'm not saying that we are all perfect here. We all get up. There are days where we get up and we have some sort of negative thoughts going through our heads, but we switch back because you have trained your mind to think positively, because you know that positive thoughts bring positive results. So you've got to work that brain. And that's all I'll say. You've got to, you might say, how do I do it? But you've got to make sure that you don't think negatively, because what we say in our mouth, what your mouth says carries a lot of power. So if you say anything bad, that is what you will have. So rather than saying those negative things, say something positive. Make a conscious effort of getting up every morning and trying to write anything positive that happened to you rather than the negative. And then when you come to bed at night, try and write something that's happened in the day that has made you happy. You might have had things that had happened in the day that were not good, that made you sad, but because you're going to bed being thankful for the good thing that has happened on that day makes things a lot better. Try it and it will work.
Yeah.
That's
And
all that's all I'll say to that.
just a quick before you conclude, you asked a very important question. How can I not think positive, or how can I change? It's all about training. You know, if you have not trained your mind to be positive, you will not even realize you are being negative. You will not realize it. It will be your natural outlook, and it
Your
will be
anthem.
all that you know.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start training yourself, when the negative thought comes, you recognize it, you catch it, and then you are able to deal with it. And one way to train your mind is to read self-help books, read books on positive mindset, read books about people you admire that you want to be like, find out their journeys, because they've also had their own journeys. Read self-help books, and it will help a lot. So that's what I can say.
No, thank you so much, ladies. Oh my God, they've said it all. They've said it all. So, my people, you've heard them all. Get out of your comfort zone and also try something new. Get out, leave those mindsets, take the positive ones, wear them, wear it on your face every morning, and let your day shine. Do whatever you can to think positive. It doesn't matter how small, just be grateful and think positive, and everything will work out for good. So thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who has commented. Our sisters, they are not feeling well, but they are supporting us. Thank you so much, Obia, Winnie, and our sister Eunice. And also was another lady, Fresh something. I can't say her name, but and then there's other
Gracia.
Frashia or something. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you guys for coming onto our show and commenting. So we will see you next week with another topic. So I hope you have a lovely week, the rest of the week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and stay positive. Stay positive. And we say bye for now. So bye, ladies, and
Bye,
have a
everyone.
good night.
Bye.